Hey, welcome back to this silly little channel of mine. Today we're watching Season 2, Episode 2 of The Sopranos, Do Not Resuscitate. Now, thoughts on the previous episode, they'll be on the back half of there. I watched that episode mere minutes ago, so super fresh in my head. Tony's sister Janice is in the mix. The house is gonna, I just feel, be pulled into the center of everything just to involve the mom, Tony's mom, and the sister, and just to complicate things. We met Carmela's mom and dad very briefly. Have not edited yet, so haven't had time to spend with them. Now I'm just rolling into this episode. So if there's anything from the previous episode that I've missed or get wrong in this episode, it's because the comments from that previous episode haven't gotten to this brain yet, because I kept on recording. That's how it works. You get it, right? Like when I record and when I edit and when I post and when you see, it's 4 different timelines. So it's I can't sync shit up. We're out here. Pussy, he's back into the mix. I didn't mention him much on the last episode now that I think about it, but he's back. Had a little I don't want to say heart to heart, head to head, maybe almost, with Tony to get things settled, but I feel like he's in good. But then at the cookout, Tony was looking at him and feeling weird, so I don't know if that's just Tony's health things coming back. And Melfi doesn't want to be any part of him, nor recommend him to anyone else. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but he can't just keep self-medicating and drifting on. He's going to need some sort of counseling going forward. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't feel the need to dwell on the last episode all that much. Just watched it, so let's get into this and see what's going on. Here we go. Season 2, Episode 2, Do Not Resuscitate. Here we go. I didn't think we'd get this face-to-face. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about Tony and June talking again.
3 fucking weeks it takes you to put me on your visitors list?
Just be careful. These motherless fucks listen to everything. I got nothing to say to you.
So many tragedies and near tragedies to those close to you, huh?
Don't be so fucking smart. Things could have gone the other way, my little nephew.
Yeah, but they didn't.
This problem you and me had, I want you to know your mother had nothing to do with it.
She's dead to me.
She's a sick woman. She don't have all her marbles.
Who the fuck are you kidding?
Not half so bad as certain rumors floating around this place about you. How Tony Soprano likes to fluff up his mother's pillow so she can get a nice long sleep.
He did grab a pillow.
Make peace with her.
No fucking way. We told that fat fuck Bacala. Tell him to come out from his mouse hole. I want to see him tomorrow.
What for?
Over 25 joint fitters on this work site, not a black man to be found. Has been shut out of the union. Out of work while their white joint fitter is filling his stomach. This is my fault. During World War II, the war against tyranny. When he came home, he had to fight a different kind of war all over again. Talk to him, Papa. Talk to the people.
It's killing me that I can't place where I know him from, where I recognize him from, the older guy.
Since then, we have spilled our blood in Korea, Vietnam, and Iraq.
I almost watched The Wire, and this scene is tricking my brain into thinking I'm watching The Wire.
When do we vote?
Labor unions, construction jobs, disenfranchised city.
I'm going to visit Chief whose name may not be uttered. You want to come?
Grandma? You mean like now?
Did sister talk about the Anunnaki, or am I just imagining shit?
I'm going to visit Chief whose name may not be uttered.
What the fuck were you doing with that real estate sign?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
I'm selling Ma's house. You understand, Janice? I put that fucking sign back in the fucking ground and that's it.
Whether the sign's there or not, the house is still for sale. The agent still has the listing.
Then what was the sign doing in the back seat of your car?
Because I'm trying to save a little money. Is that all right? Do you remember Kathy Fiola? She's in real estate now. She said she'd only charge a 3% commission. That's half, Tony. Thousands of dollars. I mean, it may not mean anything to you, but maybe Ma could use it.
Yeah? Fuck her. The next time you
Ma
disappear
could
for a week,
use
take that
it,
piece of
yeah.
shit and park it in a fucking street. This isn't a fucking hotel.
Oh, honey? I suppose you could get me some strawberry ice cream. They can't expect me to eat this tapioca.
Tapioca's alright. What's wrong with you? Strawberry's overrated. I said it.
Well, I can't believe it. It's my daughter from California.
It's Seattle, Ma.
Would you like some of my tapioca?
Why is she being so pleasant? With the nurse, with the daughter?
You could never stand it here. You could never stand yourself. And that's why you ran away.
Let's not go there today, Ma.
You think it was easy for me? You don't know the kind of man your father was.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute.
Nobody knows.
Wait a minute. Now,
Nobody knows what I went through.
all you did was hype him up and say how great he was and how awesome he
One
was.
thing I could do would kill him to see me now. To open the window and just push me out. I can't take this anymore. You're gonna fool me for a second. You're here because you want to take my house.
I thought they'd be working
You
together.
don't know what goes through this mind of mine.
Oh, that's for fucking sure.
I gave my life to my children on a silver platter.
This is bullshit.
Well,
Yeah.
good for you.
Talk to me.
These fucking Ditsun activists.
Saul Goodman's father? Who is this guy? The suit, the hairline.
Reverend Herman James Jr. He's an old song. Not enough minorities doing the joint fitting.
You were told the Joint Fitters Union is under my uncle's jurisdiction.
I know. But if you could pave the way for me to talk to your uncle so he could maybe send some guys down and, you know, make it uncomfortable for these
If Harvey Keitel and Saul Goodman had a kid,
Cost you. But I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, call animal control. But watch you don't get followed meeting me.
I spoke over a lot of their conversation in editing. I'll hopefully hone in on it. Mute my dumb ass and listen to the actual show.
You're late.
Bobby Baccialieri. A lot of funerals in your corner of the world, huh, Bobby? I want you to talk to that bald cocksucker who calls himself my father's brother. Tell him I'm gonna let him keep on earning. Now, Bobby, you're gonna hear some high-end shit. And A, I hope you can understand it. And B, I hope you keep it between this room and Junior. Because if you don't, I promise you, they're gonna find pieces of you in 8 different dumpsters.
I inherited Junior. I don't think you got reason to talk to me this way. I always liked you.
Bullshit. But we'll assume you do now. The Joint Fitters Union, it's all his, okay? He also gets to keep his stripes. As far as the feds are concerned, they got the boss of the family in jail, awaiting trial. Even if they hear different, it creates confusion. Now, as far as the rest of everything that Junior owned, it's now mine.
Sweating his ass off.
To the victor belongs the spoils.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here before I shove your quotations book up your fat fucking ass?
How are we feeling?
Fucking great.
He's gonna be out of it for another hour or so.
Buzz me when he feels ready to leave.
Yeah, we'll buzz you, honey.
I'm afraid to go into a hospital and be put under fucking dopey meds because I'm already, I have no idea what the fuck I would say.
You've seen guys drag their dicks before, Sal. Take advantage of the government's generosity. Playing both ends against the middle.
Bryce, will you give me a window over here? Tony already thinks maybe I flipped. I gotta be careful.
Yo.
Jimmy Altieri ate the pill for you. Any suspicion about being an informant went to the grave with Jimmy Altieri. We're gonna let you back on the streets and earn. We want results. This fuck tried to suffocate his own mother, Sal. Huh?
Disgraziato.
His own uncle wanted him whacked. Plus, he's been crying to his shrink twice a week. You don't know this man dick. So don't sit there and tell me you're gonna take a bullet for some yuppie who thinks you're his errand boy.
And every time we get one of these elder mafiosos incarcerated, we get the same bag of tricks.
I take offense at the characterization of my client as a
Oxygen
mafioso.
tank can't
Mr.
move.
Soprano has not been found guilty of anything. He's awaiting trial for alleged offenses. Noted. In his condition, Mr. Soprano has every right to pursue the best possible medical care that he can afford.
If I approve this, you will be under what is called house arrest. You understand this concept?
Not really.
The government asks for an electronic bracelet.
No prior arrest since 1968. He pays his taxes, and he's a veteran of the Second World War.
Do you have any problem with wearing an electronic bracelet?
It sounds like Nazi Germany to me.
Obviously, you need a history lesson, sir.
I don't think that you and I should let our shared sorrow or biases enter into this, Judge.
No, definitely
He's wearing
not.
a bracelet to avoid any risk of flight.
Hell, house arrest is the win enough, you know?
Who are you?
Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with it.
His voice is so damn familiar, and his face, and I can't place it. When I look it up, I'm gonna be pissed. My phone's right there, but I'm not gonna do it. I gotta watch the show. Demolition Man. It's Demolition Man. He was the old cop that met with John Spartan. The old-fashioned cop to catch an old-fashioned criminal.
What do you want with my son?
Got a little business I gotta discuss with him.
If you say so.
So you're 28 years old when World War II starts.
Never underestimate a man's determination to be free.
I'll catch up with your son another time. If I'd have known you were gonna get out so fast with this medical shit, I never would have talked to that calzone with legs.
He gave me the message.
How'd you swing this?
This Dr. Shrek is Monty Shrek's kid.
Monty the bookie's son? He's a cardiologist.
Bacala is taking care of it. The joint fitters know he speaks for me.
The joint
Gotta go
fitters
60,
was back
40
to
mile
that
away.
scene
Did you
earlier
do what I
outside the
asked?
building.
That's enough with that shit. That woman is dead to me. You let it go.
She doesn't realize what she says half the time.
I heard your radio debut on those tapes the feds made at Green Grove. So she doesn't know what she's saying half the time. Well, which half did you listen to? The half that doesn't make any sense, or the half that we both know played you like a fucking child?
Nobody played me. She didn't know that she was setting you up to get popped. You, that miserable fuck Altieri, a rat bastard, all of my capos meeting behind my back.
I have my reasons.
I'll tell you, one dog you left still barking, that fucking Freddie Capuano.
The guy who owns Green Grove, retirement community?
He's like an old fucking lady. He's been going around telling Soprano business to anybody who'll listen. He's the one that's been saying that shit about you trying to whack your mother. Even implied that me and her. Pooh, that hairpiece motherfucker.
What? What? No, wait a minute. If it wasn't them, why did they freak out in season 1 when Tony lived? What are we gonna do? Like, they because they thought Tony would think it was them? Wait a no. We're not retconning this with season 2 information.
I know you don't like to talk about her, but that woman is impossible. She's a complete narcissist. I mean, me.
Wow, it's almost like he fucking told you.
You're right the first time. I don't want to talk about it.
You talking about Grandma?
This is my house. How many times I gotta say it?
It's my fault, man. I was insensitive to his feelings.
Thank you.
You see that? You see how easy that was? So, Mr. Delicate,
No, you just gotta be mad and not talk forever.
Can my girlfriend have the listing? Do you know the house?
As long as it gets sold, I don't give a fuck who lives it.
You just handed her the house. You just handed her the house. It's not the extra money she's gonna get for saving 3%. It's... I have a feeling. Toupee?
Hairpiece motherfucker.
How about Grandma in that rehab center?
I know. I'm dying to go over and see her, but
You know Grandma pretty well, don't you?
I guess.
What is she into?
I don't know. Negativity?
Seriously. There must be
Yeah,
something that gives her pleasure.
negativity. Smokers always throwing their shit wherever they want. That's why we don't like you. You smell funny and you fucking throw your shit everywhere.
Did you see me on TV? Well, how'd I look? Be honest.
You look, like you. You look good.
Great.
Chinaman goes to see the eye doctor. After the exam,
Oh,
the
no.
doctor says,
Oh no.
I know why you're having trouble.
Oh,
Chinaman
no.
says, why? Doctor says, you have a cataract.
Oh.
Chinaman says, no, I have a Rincon Continental. You don't get it?
I get it.
A cataract Rincon Continental.
What?
Excuse me.
Was that supposed to be discreet because it looked Yeah, very, very obvious and clunky.
You and me and Daddy on the sofa. Watching Ed Sullivan. I don't think we ever missed a Sunday.
Oh my God. My children.
Car crash. Bang.
I know they say let it be. Just don't work out that way.
I was ready for something that whole fucking time.
I think it's time for you to start to seriously consider salads.
Junior wants to know when.
Tomorrow morning. We're short a couple of guys, so make sure you're there.
Fat fuck. You should look in the mirror sometime, you insensitive cocksucker.
Then we cut to the
Tony
salad.
was sitting down. Anthony Jr., want to do the honors?
Dear Mario Kart on Nintendo 64, we thank you for the star power-up and the red shell.
Janice, you know what time we eat. If you're gonna be late, call, or you're not gonna eat.
Don't send me to bed hungry, Daddy.
Everybody, guess who passed her driving test today?
She learned from the
Hey,
best.
go girl!
Congratulations.
I had to like parallel park behind this van, and I was so nervous, but the guy was a real dork. Like
Power Park, is that
Oh, wow. Fascist Martinet.
what she calls a parallel?
I missed the fireflies out west.
There's not too many of them left out east, let me tell you. Like, I remember bugs when I was a kid and first started driving, windshield always getting hit by bugs.
Listen, when you were in Seattle, you ever drive by Jimi Hendrix's house?
Bugs are gone, man. I saw a praying mantis at work the other day, freaked out. It's the first one I've seen in person in years.
How can she make tremendous strides when there's nothing wrong with her in the first place?
It's called face-saving therapy. The patient has to believe that they're getting therapy.
But didn't they say that the things she had could also resemble a stroke, so her thinking she's getting better could be she never had a stroke, it's just her believing she's coming out of it?
Dead people don't have houses.
Daddy bought that house.
Take her back to Green Grove.
What, the nursing home? You know I don't have that kind of money. Fuck you.
Should have seen the look of that fucking blimp's face when I told him he had to be here today.
Bacalau's always been a lazy bastard.
You can't get nobody good anymore. They're on fucking drugs, or they're compromised with the law, or they're young and they don't listen to orders.
Well, I hope you don't feel that way about me, Tony. It's just this back.
You done plenty. You paid your dues.
It's Tony Soprano. Yeah.
Why do we have hats?
Hey, Tony!
This is what I'm talking about.
Am I supposed to be sitting here, you fucking idiots? Shit! Now we look like jerk-offs.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
You want to talk to your foreman.
You want to talk to the foreskin?
You a wise-ass motherfucker, huh?
Well, keep your mother off the streets and I won't fuck her.
Holy shit. Giant-ass wrenches and pipes. Oh, damn. Dude's out of breath. He swung his shit one time.
So, Ma, you're going to be getting out of here soon. Want to go home?
Home?
Back to the house?
My house? No, I don't think so. I'll go back to the other place.
To the nursing home? No.
Oh, it's not that bad. And they give you fresh towels every day.
Barbara said you hated it. No, Ma, you can't go back there.
Why not?
Because
It's not about you. It's about her getting the house to
Because
live
it's-
in. She wants it.
It's dangerous there. The owner is missing. Mr. Capiano, they suspect foul play.
That's also a name I recognize from the racetrack, Capuano.
Oh, would you just stop it? Stop it. Just give me a minute. Go. Stop hovering.
There's no emergency provision for your mother on file. I tried to talk to her about a DNR, and she got
DNR,
very
do not
agitated.
resuscitate.
DNR?
Name of the episode.
It's to save the family a lot of anguish and decisions at a difficult time, when there is no quality of life.
Janice, where are my glasses? I can't find the tissues.
Is Janice going to make that decision?
If you're gonna have power of attorney, Tony, you're gonna have to act like one.
Who gives a fuck, DNR, no DNR?
I'm surprised she's talking
Okay,
to Tony
great. So
about
then what
it.
happens when she goes into a coma and they have to keep her alive with tubes?
What? When she becomes a vegetable, she's not gonna give a fuck about anything.
Deprive your mother of a place to live.
Take her. You can have her. The two of you in that house, you deserve each other. It'd be worth it just to watch. Be like whatever happened to baby Janice over there. I'll give you your fucking DNR.
Mother, I was going to take Anthony to visit Grandma. You said we could visit her. If you want to drive us, fine.
Now?
They're going somewhere else. This is a play.
No funny business. You go to the hospital and back.
Level of trust in this family. Check the mileage if you want to. God. You go ahead, I'll come down later.
Why, where are you going?
Hunter's back and eating disorders upstairs.
No, that's not fair.
I'm just gonna say hello.
I'm telling.
And I was gonna let you drive in the IBM parking lot this Sunday.
It's funny how parents are like the law of the land for the kids, but then the kids have their own little alliances together just to scam the parents. It's just funny how shit works.
Look who's here. Anthony, come over here. You didn't ride over here on your bicycle in the dark.
No, Meadow drove me.
Meadow? Well, where is she?
I don't know.
She's another one. They don't care what happens to you, Johnny.
And she's talking shit about Meadow when Meadow was there earlier and she was hugging her and gave her the ring. Now she's just acting like Meadow's garbage.
Grandma, what's DNR?
Who?
DNR, it's initials, like... But I heard Dad and Aunt Pravati talking about your DNR.
You mean Janice? Janice? They were talking about me?
About your DNR.
She thinks I should have a DNR?
Or that Dad should give it to you or something. I don't know. I gotta do this report by Monday.
They're trying to kill me. I should have known better. My husband would have never.
Very good. Tony's not gonna sell the house. And when you get released, we're gonna take you back home.
Really?
Yeah.
She was acting like she wanted to go back to the other place, though.
Why? So you cannot resuscitate me?
I think you should go live with your daughter, Mrs. Soprano.
Well, I think I'm gonna leave all my money to you, honey.
What are you talking about? Money.
Janice, what did I tell you last week?
There's a lot of money in that banana stand. I've only seen that one episode.
Sit to me. No, you don't fool me.
Why is she looking at the fire
what you're
sign?
thinking
Now it's in the
about.
background.
My name's Janice.
Push. What the fuck?
Are you sure? I didn't tell you where I put that money.
Let's not worry about that. Let's just get you better. So you can go home, and I can take good care of you. And if it's there, we'll find it.
You're gonna push your mother down the stairs? What the fuck? Careful. Jesus, dropping a razor in the shower. Oh god, like dropping a razor in the shower is like, I go in a, like I don't care if there's a spider in the shower or a bug or something, but if I drop a razor, I go into full fucking panic mode. My feet! Ha! 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 The water just making the razor drift around, but
My father's passed away.
I was just talking to him.
He lived well. God blessed him with longevity. My father didn't know about our little business arrangement. He wouldn't have approved.
So
She's still around.
even the opposition is in league with what's going on, or is it a factor of control?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking to go no time soon. It's just feels funny now being an elder.
Sure ended a demonstration bust up.
These protesters find out I'm not in my pockets with their blood. It's me they're crying for, and they're hell no, 3-2.
I'll think about it. What do you hear about the public school asbestos removal project over in Connie?
Just waiting to see who gets the bid.
Sorry about your old man.
Hello?
Oh, you're home.
How dare you call here?
I called now on purpose. Because I know Johnny's at work.
Anthony. Your son, Anthony.
And to this day, I don't know what I did.
I'm hanging up.
I just want you to know.
Click. You should have
What
clicked.
pennies I have, I leave to the children. I raised 3 children of my own. I did a pretty good job until...
They are all unhappy.
You listen to that, Janice. Be very careful, because she's a real snake in the grass. If anything happens to me... Hello? Hello?
Leave my pennies to the children. I know she's been talking about having money and...
Where is he? Did you call an ambulance?
I don't need no fucking ambulance.
See?
Break his hip, break his back, what'd he do?
Hey, you still here?
No fucking ambulance.
And I'll drive you, okay? Bacala will come.
Yeah, sure.
Help me up.
You think he broke his hip?
Oh, fuck you.
Take it easy. Hold on a minute.
I'll be okay.
Hopefully it's just a dislocation
Give me a
or
minute to catch
out
my
of socket, femur, not an actual hip break.
Anthony, don't let me go to my grave with this guilt.
You listen to me, you old prick. You're not going anywhere.
Make things right with your mother, please.
I think the episode's almost over. Well, I've been right before, and sometimes it sucks, so... Okay, that was the episode. Let's get to the outro. Season 2, Episode 3, Do Not Resuscitate. Tony deals with the protesters at a construction site. Meanwhile, Janice gets sucked into Livia's web. Okay. Interestingly, I was correct in that Janice was trying to get the house for herself. But what I did not expect was that Olivia was not all about it. That, to me, is interesting. Like, she was vouching for the other place, even though the guy in charge, the owner, the manager, whatever, is missing. And she knew enough to tell Carmela, you know, that Janice is a real snake in the grass. And all of the June and Tony interactions this episode were great. From the jail interactions to the messages between them to, you know, seeing him there at the end, you know, with a broken hip, it seems. And even though he's in so much pain, he still just wants Tony to make good with his mother, which is fucking wild. Like, weren't we all trying to get him killed, Tony killed, like an episode or two ago? And now it's like, make good with your mother, and you're helping your uncle who tried to have you killed, and this family dynamic is fucking wild. The construction site stuff might make more sense in editing. I think they talked about it previously, or it had been mentioned, something about unions or the fitters, and then we saw the protests, and then the guy on the side of the protests, you know, and like wanting to work or not feeling like they're getting any representation on the job site. Then like the guy who was in charge of them, or at least leading their little, you know, operation, was getting money from Tony, so it was all, you know. Janice having that little flash though of the mom, and then the stairs and Vivian's face was on there, or Olivia, whatever the mom's name is, was on the body of the person falling down the stairs, and I'm gonna take you home and take care of you. And it's like, now I'm like, you know, worried for Tony's mom, who is dead to him and is a traumatizing and scarring person. But now I'm worried for her. So everything has really been well written, well acted, and I'm looking forward to more. And it's unfortunate that I'm stopping here, because episode 3 is when, you know, someone is looking forward to shit happening, and I'm not going to keep watching today. I've just watched episodes 1 and 2 of the season, so might be another week or two till I get into episode 3. But this is going to do it for me for now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to that 3rd episode, but it will be another day. Thanks again, and goodbye.